You ever scrolling online, you see some wild custom product, and you just think, how is that even a real business? Well, today we're going to break down the anatomy of a brand that does exactly that. Let's get into the story of Iced Out Buffs. So it all starts with this question, right? What really goes into a pair of custom diamond sunglasses? We see all this flashy, unique stuff online constantly, but what does it actually take to create it, to market it, and to build a real following around it? We're going to pull back the curtain and find out. Okay, so first things first, let's make sure we're all on the same page. What exactly are buffs? Well, we're talking about a very specific vibe here. It's rimless eyewear, completely encrusted with stones, and it's this perfect blend of street style and high-end luxury materials. Now, for any brand that's selling custom, high-value items online, there's one massive hurdle to clear right away, and that's trust. I mean, how do you convince somebody to spend hundreds of dollars on something they've never seen or held in their hand? Well, they start with the hard data. On a platform like eBay, where your reputation is absolutely everything, this brand is holding an 89.5% positive rating. And, that's more than just a score. For a new customer on the fence, that number is a powerful signal that you can trust them. But numbers only tell you so much. It's the stories behind them that matter. Just listen to what a real buyer said. Fast shipping, great communication, answered a lot of questions. They even threw in a free screw I needed. See, that is the kind of detail that builds real, actual trust. And we're not talking about a one-off good review. It's consistent. Across all their platforms, they've racked up over 300 five-star reviews. That kind of volume tells you their quality isn't just a fluke. It's a pattern of doing things the right way. Okay, so once you feel good about the brand, what are you actually buying? Let's get into the craft itself and see how these raw materials get turned into a piece of personal luxury. This is not your average mass-produced product. We're talking premium materials, real silver, gold, platinum, and the stones range from super high-grade cubic zirconia all the way up to actual diamonds. And check out the details. They're handmade in Michigan, and the stones are prong set with a guarantee that they never will fall out. I mean, that's a seriously bold promise, and it speaks volumes about their confidence. The whole process is actually incredibly simple, which is smart. It's empowering. You're not just some customer picking a product off a virtual shelf. Nope, you're an active part of the creation. You choose the frame, you choose the plating, you pick the stones, you basically become the designer. And this is the brand's whole vibe, their core invitation. It just perfectly captures that feeling of co-creation. It's not just about selling sunglasses. It's about collaborating with you to make something that's one of a kind. It transforms a simple purchase into a whole experience. All right, so we've got the trust, we've got the craftsmanship. But what about the practical stuff? Let's get into the nitty-gritty. The price, the policies, and the logistics that can really make or break a sale for somebody. What's really smart here is how accessible they make it. It isn't some all-or-nothing, scary price tag. There are levels. You can get spare parts for just $20. You can grab their signature pieces for somewhere between $100 and $300. And if you want to go all out, full custom starts at $500. This tiered approach is the definition of affordable luxury. Now, here's a policy that might scare some people off, especially when you're buying custom goods online. All sales are final. It's direct, it's clear, and look, for a business built on made-to-order products, it's pretty necessary. But how do you balance a rule that's strict? They balance it with this. Remember that free screw we talked about? That's the key. They might not offer returns, but they go the extra mile on service and support after you've already bought something. That makes that all sales final policy feel totally fair and way more trustworthy. And just to close the loop, let's talk shipping. The options are super straightforward. Quick processing on non-custom stuff. You've got your standard and express options for the US. And yeah, they ship worldwide. It's clear, it's reliable, and it just removes one last little hesitation a buyer might have. So when you put all of this together, the trust, the craft, the pricing, the policies, what is the actual formula for success here? What makes this brand tick? It really boils down to this powerful mix. They've got handmade, bespoke eyewear with deep customization. They operate at that accessible luxury price point. They've become an absolute authority in their niche, and they back it all up with a strong community and direct personal support. You see how each one of these points just reinforces the others? It's a fantastic system. And this all brings us to one final thought. In an age that is just flooded with mass-produced everything, is this kind of deep personalization, this direct creator-to-customer relationship, is that the future of luxury? Is this the new definition of a premium experience? It's definitely something to think about.